is grab and stab. When you've been grabbed and stabbed, because as soon as you're grabbed, you're stabbed like a sewing machine on every target line. And if you are behind the curve on that, you'll get stabbed. It's fucking nigh impossible to catch up, right? So the grab and stab is the hardest to deal with, but you've got to start somewhere. Right? If you reverse engineer getting grabbed and stabbed, I'll give you a quick example. There was a person killed in a car park, a multi-storey car park. He was a father. He had his wife and newborn baby. Coming back to the car, back of the car, loading up a load of shopping from a trolley. While she was down there like this, doing this with the baby, putting it in the sink. Right? Long story short, guy comes up to him, turns him around and stabs him to death in front of his wife and baby. And then runs off. Turns out it's a DOP patient, Department of Psychiatry, and something told him to do it. The CCTV footage revealed this man lurking around for 15 minutes. He had what you call no cover for status. He had no reason to be there. He had no car, no keys, no shopping bags, no reason to be there, but he was there. But no one noticed him. Why do you think no one noticed him? Because no one's got any fucking awareness. That's why. Right? If they'd have had awareness of this subject, stood there looking dodgy, doesn't quite compute, they would, let's just get in the car, love, quick. And he could have fucking saved his life. There was the first cue. He missed it. Second cue was the moment that the guy's attention of the environment turned into intention when he selected his target. So he went. A lot of what going on there, a lot of information, right? First information is, I'm interested in you. Second is, head on a swivel, is anyone watching me? Now purposeful intent as the hand disappears to access the weapon. There's about 4 cues for you there, but it's still 15 feet away. What part of the video do you want to take part? Do you know what I mean? If you watch that video, would you want to wait until he's gone all the way like this, turns that? Of course you wouldn't, would you? Absolutely not. So what you would want is awareness. Because even if he turned around as he was approaching, he could have got this structure up, and now it's at least a blade fend as opposed to a grab and stab. But you want to look at the dynamics of it. Before I give you any training for it, first of all, what qualifies me to teach that is I've been in 6 live knife altercations and I've been stabbed at least twice, right? So I've been there and I learned lessons from the things I did wrong and the things I did right. The second reason is I put out 25 years of UC, an extensive period of time into pressure testing this problem and others. And I can tell you now, there is no guarantees. There is no method of combatives that has a foolproof guarantee for dealing with a knife unarmed. Your best chance is if you are armed, preferably a gun in distance, or if you have a knife too, because this is an urban jungle, and if you have a tooth and claws, I should have tooth and claws. Does that make sense? But if you've got tooth and claws and all I've got is fucking skin, well, there's no guarantees, right? But I'll look at something, I'll show you something that we pressure tested quite a lot, right? So, first of all, what is grab and stab? He's going to grab my clothing, right? And on, just like this, he's just going to grab, and then on a half beat, he's just going to stab. And for now, we're just going to keep it belly. He's just going to grab and stab. Now, let's hear the cadence of that. It's a double tap. Boom, boom. It wasn't. It was. Yeah? Ba-boom. Right? So you've got between bat and boom to stop him stabbing you. If you're caught late, there's a good chance you're going to eat one. So we practice that natural default response to anything. In its full flame, it's like this. It might be if I'm tackling or shoving somebody away, but we practice the innate reflex to drop the chins, raise the shoulders, and get your framework up. That should be very well practiced by any UC student. Which means if all of a sudden I was grabbed and turned unexpectedly, I should get something like that, right? As opposed to, right? I should get, whoa, this. And that kind of fucks with the thoroughfare for a straight stab to the section I really need to protect, which is my vital square. From my collarbones down to the bottom of my ribs, across the bottom of my rib cage. This is your vital square. And this houses your heart and lungs. And this is the structure that if I've got a chance to blade fend, I will present the back side of my forearms to protect my head in and roll my shoulders up to protect my neck. This would be a knife counter-offense defense posture because it will offer you damage limitation as opposed to, right? But if I can just turn here, then anywhere you get me is most likely to be belly. And if you get me a belly stab in and out, I can speak from experience. One, you might not even know you've been stabbed. You think you've been punched, which has been in my case. I didn't see the knife till then. Or you will recognise that you're still on your feet and you can still move. Well, if you're still on your feet and you can still move, what can you still do? Fight. Fight till there's nothing left to fight about. Conversely, if you've turned and it's gone dunk, you ain't fighting back. You're dying as you're thinking about it. Does that make sense? So let's be realistic. Yes? But if I've managed to get a degree framework up, the second he grabs me, boom, and even if he stabs me, just grab and stab me, even if he doesn't, boom, here, I've actually managed to stop him with my elbow. Miraculous, but I would have probably got it in the belly. But if I have nothing, he's going wherever he wants. Wherever he wants. Understand? So the first motion is the order of priority. I've got to stop that. So we're going to start from here. He's grabbed me. This is a drill I'm going to build with you, don't you? Right? So you've got protection on your radial part of your forearm. Because this is where this, just past 90 degrees, it's not 90 degrees, it's here. That's where this structure is going to be. I'm going to lock my shoulder down and drive this back of the forearm structure out. I'm not putting this out. Because if this was a double-edged blade, when I stopped it and he pulls it back, he's going to open me up. And this is arterial for me. This brachial is here, yeah? And it's destroying my flexor tendon. So you are fending the blade with the back of your forearms, which have much deeper lying extensor tendons that could still be cut. But there's no artery damage here. We are much more protected on the outside structure than we are on the inside. Brachial artery, left and right, inside femoral artery, yeah? Auxiliary artery under the armpit, aorta in the middle. On the outside, there's no arteries, no major arteries. On the outside here, there's peroneal nerve, fucking painful, but there's no arteries. If you stab me here, I live. You stab me here, I've got about less than fucking 3.5 minutes. Does that make sense? So we're more vulnerable on the inside, that's why you're protecting the outside. So the first thing I'm doing, grab my hand, stop that, so really stab and chase. Keep this. Yeah, do it. That's what I'm doing, fending the blade. Yeah? Got to stop that. Right? Now if I can stop it good, boom, with the point of my elbow, I'll damage him, but don't expect that, right? So if I stop the initial stab and this is on retraction, the next thing I've got to negotiate is that, right? So if I negotiate this, boom, and then this, I still haven't hurt him yet. Do you see? So that's two things I've got to do before I can get in a position where I can do something to him. So it's an option. Another option is that you hit him somewhere in between. So he grabs me, we're just going to go slowly here. Boom, I fend. From here straight over the top, look what I've got. Boom. I've got a big right cross. Straight down on the chin, that could end it. Or, if I fended this, boom, I've got to get that palm straight into the top of his forehead. Now if he's got a longer reach than me, then I may not reach. It's a fucking option, right? So, if he grabs me here, boom, I fend that, my first thing is bang, then boom, boom. You see? So, order of priority, don't get stabbed. The next order of priority is get to the outside, so I need to get away from this. He's going to stab me again if I fuck around with that. So if he grabbed me here, I went boom, and I went there's got to be something in between that occupies his brain. So he grabs me, he boom, stop this. My first shot, I'm going to go palm, because that's what we've been doing. Right? And then I'm just going to drop this, and then I'm going to go palm, palm, palm. Okay? And we're going to go slowly. So we're going to build it up, put the helmet on, and we'll do it with pads. So he grabs, bang, straight over the top. Look, you could punch here, boom. You could just go boom, boom, boom from here. And knock him out. I reckon that would be a good, don't even need to deal with the grab. If you can reach, you can hit, that would be a good option. Look, again, just grab me, boom, stop that. all I'm going is right, left, right. You know, somewhere in there he might do that and I might get caught, but you ain't getting no thoroughfare to get set to kill me, because I'm offensive. I want you to do this one first. Grab, bang. From here, just for a palm, boom. Right, keep the grip, yeah? And then I'm going to slam that down and I'm just going to follow up until he's down. Yeah? So I'll throw a palm blitz. So the bit that we were doing in the beginning, when I was showing you hitting all around the skull, belongs here. So stand your feet a little longer. So you grab me, I say, boom, I bend this. I strike, right, this, strike, strike, strike. Yeah, and then I've got the ankle. I want to work at about that place. Even slower. Let's go slower. Right. Back up. Ready to try it?
Yeah.
That's in here. And this is where you want to be. You want to be here. Do you understand? Away from that. So the two ways are, use lazy loose hands and use your whole body. Just weight and drop. And just jolt it through. Or close your forearms and hammer. That's more painful. Alright. Sorry. When so I'm going to stop this shot, boom, there, my first shot, and going around. There's that. Oh, that's enough. But lightly you need to continue. Yeah? Come here, boom, bend this, a strike, clear, from there. There it is. Boom, this fits beautifully. Bang, 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 bang. Now look, see if you're a puncher or you know how to punch, you see them two knuckles lined up for the chin, take it. Yeah, that would be it. Boom, stopping this, just literally off that, all I'm doing is the right cross. Yeah, and then the left, and then the right. Yeah. Inside of that, could he do that reflex? Maybe. But you know, he's going to touch me here, I would have thought. I'm offensive. My offensive is my disarm. Does that make sense? My attack is my defense. Okay, try it.